This year, you can make Easter morning fun for those families coping with cancer. And joining me here today to tell you exactly how you can do that is Lisa Morahan. Thank you so much for joining me. You are with the Project Easter Bunny, but she is also the founder of FloydWarriors.com.
That's correct.
Tell me, what is FloydWarriors.com?
Sure. Floyd Warriors is actually an organization I started about 6 years ago, and it was very much a divine inspiration. Back in 2008, just to paint a little backdrop quickly, my mom passed away from breast cancer after battling 12 years with stage 4, and the day she passed away, I just had an amazing experience which really led me to believe there is a God that's taking care of our needs. And I knew that happened, and 8 weeks later I was diagnosed myself with stage 3 breast cancer. I had an 8-centimeter tumor spread to my lymph nodes, and I was going to look towards a lot of months of chemotherapy and radiation, and I knew that my experience the day my mom passed away was for a purpose, and it was right then, pretty much within a week of getting the diagnosis, that God truly spoke to my heart that I should start an organization really to share the message that He lives. And I started Floyd Warriors to do that, and we do a variety of things, but it's real help in the home. So when I was going through treatment myself, I found myself debilitated, and I couldn't make one Easter basket for my son, who was 1.5, so
that's what inspired you to come up with Project Easter Bunny.
That's correct, yeah.
So when exactly did you start it?
It was, 2009 I was in treatment. 2009 I said, boy, I wish I could make more than one basket for myself. Sure. Or, next year I hope to make more than one basket. And that kind of got the ball rolling. And this year our goal is 350 Easter baskets. And basically what I do is I distribute them to the area cancer support organizations and the treatment centers. So therefore I give a gift to the nurses to pass out to the families that they know are battling cancer that maybe won't be able to wake up Easter morning with a gift for their child.
And where do you put these baskets together? 350, sure. That's a lot of baskets.
It's a lot of baskets, and I have a very loving sister. She's opening up her home, and truly Easter explodes in the house about 2 weeks prior as we start bringing all the donations in. And we have bins throughout the capital region right now, and through the 17th we're collecting the donations.
What exactly are you looking for, donations?
You know what? Anything you can imagine a child might want that says, I love you. Anything that is a nice surprise, a treat inside the basket, and it covers all ages, truly. We seem to get a lot of donations for the real little ones, so anything for a 7, 8, 9-year-old or a tween would be ideal, but there's even adult children out there.
And where are some of those locations where if people want to donate, sure. Where can they go to donate?
Any Ballston Spa National Bank location, and we have Bella Rouge in Clifton Park, we have the Hope Club of Latham, and also, let's see, did I say the Multi-Community Center?
No.
Okay. Yep. And Ballston Spa covers a lot. The Ballston Spa National Banks covers a lot of territories. So those are our collection sites, and truly every year it's grown, and I have no fear that we're going to get 350 baskets made. And they're nice sized baskets. They're heavy and
do you have all the baskets?
Not yet. We are, yep. We do take care of the baskets and the wrap for them because we really need to manage that. Initially, people were gifting baskets, and they were coming from all sources, and we want to make sure that everything is clean. So brand new toys and wrapped candy is a necessity.
What if someone wants to donate money?
Absolutely. Go to my website. It's FloydWarriors.com, and the information's on there. And it's really a grassroots organization. We cover from Glens Falls all the way down to Albany. And aside from Project Easter Bunny...
So it's the entire capital region?
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Aside from Project Easter Bunny, this is one of our pet projects. No pun intended. But it really is designed to... Our mission statement is dinner is done, dishes are clean, and the kids are okay. So I felt, okay, the Project Easter Bunny falls under that umbrella of the kids are okay.
Sure.
But it's providing real help in the home. So as folks go to my website, if they feel inspired to volunteer and help deliver meals to the homes, right now we're helping about 4 or 5 families.
And you said clean the dishes and put all that, because, and again, this is based on your experience and what your mom went through also as a survivor.
Yeah, and she, she was a stay-at-home mom for many, many years, so she was my role model of taking care of a family. And really, when a parent is suffering and going through cancer treatments, you want to keep the household operating as normal as possible, and that's what Floyd Warriors does. We're pretty much the mom in the home.
So how do you find out about the people that are going through this? Do they reach out to you? Do you reach out to them? Like, how do they get in touch with you?
Sure, yeah. I have a great relationship with many of the cancer organizations. So it's typically a call from whether it's NYOH, the social workers calling saying, I have a mom, she has a couple kids. But truly, people need to make the initiation. They need to call, they need to contact us, go to our website, register as a family, whether it's a family contact or the person themselves. they need to do the initial reach out to us, not to breach any kind of confidentiality. So I might have someone, an oncology center, have a referral. I say, please give them my name, and I'll look forward to hearing from them. But they really don't share too much of the family, aside from, it's a mom with a couple kids, and I'm going to give her your. I say, absolutely.
And I can't even imagine going through this. It's got to be like so hard and difficult, and especially being a mom. Like, do you have a lot of women that are, afraid to call you because, we're
women,
tough?
Yeah, women.
We have to do it all. We can do it all,
Truly, yeah. It's hard. I encourage everyone to reach out, but a lot of them actually have support groups and systems in place, and they don't need the extra help. And what I find comes our way typically are people who really have no network of friends or family. And I had one mom last year we helped for several months who all her family was in Puerto Rico, and she had a 10-month-old and a 2-year-old, and she was flat out and really debilitated. Wow. So, it's an emergency, degree of emergency there, where you really physically have to make sure the kids are taken care of, and there seems to be not really a good mechanism in place right now. Perhaps there is, but I figured until we find where that is.
Yeah. And how many people do you help in an average, like let's say last year, for example?
Yeah, it varies. What I would like to think is anyone who visits my website is helped, and that is the person going through treatment. I know when I was diagnosed, I Googled on breastcancer.org or one of those websites, stage 3 and 8-centimeter tumor, and after a few, no one responded back saying, I'm in your boat. I thought, well, this is an opportunity. Everyone seems to have a different diagnosis and not quite this, and maybe God's given me this as what I need to do to reach out to many who are experiencing a similar thing. But it's true, a lot of women don't reach out, and then those who do are your friends for life.
And you're okay now?
Well, I'm good as every day that God gives me. Yeah, every day that God gives me. And truly, I made a promise the night I found out my cancer didn't spread. I got down on my knees and I said, Lord, if you're really real, make yourself known to me and I'll share your word. And I do it through Floyd Warriors. It's the platform we use to really share God's love into the homes of those who really are going through a tough time. And to encourage them, I feel that people, if they're saved spiritually first, then it's great grounds for them to be saved physically.
I love that. You're an inspiration.
Well, thank you.
If people want to help you and want to volunteer for either, of the programs that you have, including the Project Easter Bunny, how do we do that?
Go right to the website. It's floydwarriors.com, and I purposefully named it .com because it is very much a virtual mechanism that is in place. People visit the website, they register as a volunteer, and it's a simple form, and it's they just give me their basics of what they would like to do to help out, and I put them into our database, and then when I get together with a family, we create a virtual calendar, so that way I can send out to my bank of volunteers what needs doing, and then people visit the calendar, and I just did this a few weeks ago, and the calendar filled up, and I have the whole month taken care of for this 80-year-old woman who is in Boston Spa needing some help.
And from when to when does the Project Easter Bunny run?
Sure, it goes through the 17th of March. That's where our bins are going to be at, like Bella Rouge and the Hope Club and all the Boston Spa National Banks and Malta Community Center until March 17th. And then after the 17th, I need a few days to pick up everything. And then on March 28th, we're actually going to make the baskets. And I think I've gotten all my volunteers for that. Everyone's been calling and excited to participate. And it's quite a scene.
I want to volunteer. Yes. I told her I want to volunteer.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's seeing Easter explode. And in the course of just 4 hours, we're really, we have a lot of, I have a lot of women in one place with a mission. And you can get a lot of work done.
And this is not just for women. This is for men, too. So if you're out there listening and you want to volunteer, just go on the website and just reach out to Lisa.
Yeah, and also businesses. And the purpose of Floyd Warriors is to join the business community, the individuals, with the cancer community. And it's that's why Rosie the Riveter is We Can Do It is my icon, because she really represents on the front lines of war, everybody pulling together. So businesses have stepped forward. Kohl's is donating a lot of stuffed animals, and they've been a great supporter of us. And I could go on and on about all the businesses.
Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you. You're a true inspiration.
Oh,
thank you. And if you would like to volunteer or learn more about what Lisa is doing, and if you would like to watch this interview again, you can just go to looktvonline.com.